Veteran thought no one would recognize him. Then a young SEAL spotted the tattoo and couldn't move. The old man sat alone on a folding chair in the back row of the Navy graduation ceremony. Sun-faded cap, trembling hands, and a worn coat too large for summer. All around him, families cheered in pressed uniforms and polished shoes. No one noticed him, except one. He didn't come for recognition. He came because this was the only place that still smelled like purpose, like the ocean wind that once carried his brothers home, and sometimes didn't. He clapped politely when each young SEAL received their trident, even when some of them smirked at the random old man, tucked away behind the concession tent. No name tag, no family, just silence, but his shoulders sat tall. The kind you earn, not borrow. Then it happened. One graduate, mid-stride, stopped, eyes fixed. A bead of sweat on his forehead turned cold. He had spotted it. A faded tattoo on the old man's forearm. A broken anchor wrapped in fire. The mark wasn't decorative. It was legendary. The graduate didn't move, didn't blink, because that mark meant Battle of Narrabeen Gulf. And there was only one man who survived behind enemy lines and dragged 2 SEALs through 11 miles of mangrove hell. The man with the broken anchor inked into his flesh. Other graduates began noticing. One turned, then 2, then 20. Conversations stopped. Laughter choked. Cadets, instructors, even commanders, fell into stunned silence. The crowd slowly turned toward the forgotten man at the back. His hands still clapped, gently, humbly. "Sir, are you Corporal Dean Mercer?" the young SEAL finally asked, voice barely above a whisper. The old man simply nodded once. No fanfare, no smile, just truth. A mother gasped. A commander saluted. And then, like a rising tide, every man in uniform followed. The smirking officer who'd earlier laughed at the loner stiffened. His face drained. He dropped his coffee. Not from fear, but shame. He looked down, then walked away, the weight of arrogance breaking across his chest like a wave. Dean Mercer didn't speak. He stood slowly, nodded toward the youngest SEAL, and pressed something into his hand, an old frayed compass. Then he left, his coat flapping behind him, disappearing into the sunlit distance. A ghost of honor in a world that almost forgot him.